This beautiful 5-bedroom homes right behind me blends modern luxury and functionality. The property is located in one of Ghana's most bubbling and sought-after neighborhood in the real estate space, East Legon to be precise, which happens to be in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. The house is sitting on a 40 feet by 120 land size, giving you ample space to do a couple of things. This modern architecture behind me boasts of spacious interior as well as luxury finishes, of which we're going to take a look at that in a bit. But before then, let's take a look at what the compound has got to offer, right? So the moment you open up this sliding gate, you're actually ushered or granted access into this spacious frontal compound space, commanding a space of about 40 feet by 40 feet, right? Giving you ample space to comfortably park about 4 cars, give and take, right? Which is quite beautiful, right? Now, come a bit closer so I can show them something. Right, so we've got 4 properties in a row. 4 properties in a row. Let's step outside a bit so you can appreciate the beauty of it. As you can see, we've got 4 of same design on this stretch. Right, all of the same design, just different colors on the external and the internal as well, but all the floor plan is basically the same thing. We've got white and then we've got this one, right? But for the sake of the video, the last one of course is sold out. We've got these 3 available at the moment. Quite impressive. So we're going to take a walk into this particular one so we get to see what this house has got for us. Now, before we go inside, I'm going to give you details about the property, right? So it's got 5-bedroom all en suite, right? On the first level, you've got 3-bedroom. All the sizes are very spacious. On the last level, you've got 2-bedroom, which includes the primary bedroom and 1 standard bedroom, right? On the ground level, you have an open floor with an open kitchen, of course, a guest or powder room on one side, and at the back of the house we've got an outdoor kitchen, of course, with a boys quarters or a men's quarters. I'm going to show you that in a bit. Quite impressive. This house has got a lot to offer. So let me show you what is here. So you see on the left wing of the property, you've got a very spacious, I think about 10 feet walkable space. So this area brings you to the outdoor kitchen, right? And we've got this door, right, taking you or bringing you out from the main kitchen, which is on the inside, part of the open kitchen in the in the primary living area. And we've got this door opening up to the boys' quarters. For now, we've got a couple of things in there, so it's probably locked up. So you've got all the appliances to give you a convenient cooking experience. Beautiful worktop. You know, nice blend of color on the base cabinet. You've got spaces to put in a couple of things. You have your burner right here. You have your, that's it. Let me show you, hold on a sec. There it is. So you've got your 5 gas burner, quite impressive. Let me close it back. Right, now let's continue our tour. I'm here already, so I might as well show you the backyard. So you've also got a very spacious backyard space to do a couple of things. The space is about 10 feet wide. The other side of the property as well is, of course, bears the same size as of this place. I think that's about 10 feet as well. We are continuing our tour, so we get to see what this house has got for us in the interior. Wow, this is beautiful. So the moment you open up this 1.5 security door, you're ushered into a foyer area. You've got this staircase leading you to all the rooms on the first and the second floor. Now on this side, of course, well, that's quite impressive. You've got a lot of space. Now on this side, it brings you into the primary living room area, which is quite very spacious and open floor area. You've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight into the premises. I love the designs on the ceiling. You've got inbuilt speakers, which is quite brilliant, very impressive. An open floor, beautifully. You can see that you have a marble floor tile, which is quite nice, complementing the wall, the paint on the wall, which is very, very impressive. The space of the living area alone is technically somewhere around 60 to 70 square meter thereabouts. Now bear in mind, it's an open floor area. Okay, here you get to access the powder room, just a little bit underneath the staircase area, right? Now on this end, it opens up to your kitchen area, right? So you've got an open kitchen, but if you're not a fan of an open kitchen, you can actually close that. Of course, you have that privilege to do that. Very, very beautiful kitchen set, very beautiful kitchen cabinetry. You've got an island right here. I love the combination of this wooden this color of the wood, because it complements the white. Quite beautiful, a beautiful white countertop, lots of base cabinets. This is more like a U-shaped base cabinet, and then brown top cabinet as well. It gives you tons of space, tons of storage space to put in all the things that you need. Wow, I love the fact that lights are featured underneath the top cabinet. Gives you, it throws light onto the counter space, which is quite beautiful. In case you are doing one or two things here, of course, it will be well illuminated, which is quite nice. You've got a beautiful modern waterfall sink, nice, beautiful. You see that the light transcends all the way to this end. You've got tons of space. Wow, tons of space. I love what the developer did with this end. You realize that if you open up this, you've got light inside, recessed just on the partition or floor boards or wood on this area. Quite impressive. It kind of like illuminates everything and makes your kitchen very bright and airy. You understand? Of course, if you're cooking, of course, you want the whole place to be bright so you can know what you're doing. You've got all the kitchen appliances to give you a convenient cooking experience. You have a refrigerator, a double-door refrigerator. You have an oven. You have a microwave. Quite impressive. And this door opens up to your storage, right, or your utility room. Quite impressive. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I love the island. Quite nice. Have I talked about the countertop? Very nice white tender strike countertop, extremely beautiful. And then you've got this door leading you to the backyard. The moment is locked, but I'm going to show you that in a bit. Quite very, very nice. An open big space, very beautiful, quite impressive. Very airy. You can get to do a lot of things to give you a convenient dwelling experience in here. Now on this end, you've got this staircase as indicated earlier, leading you to all the rooms on the first floor. Still continues, the marble still continues all the way to the top. Very, very luxurious. That's quite expensive. Having a marble floor tile on this whole area, that's very, very expensive, because of course after you're done with the marble tile, you've got to polish the marble so it will look shining. That's a lot of money, to be honest. You've got the glass balustrade with a silver railing transcending all the way to the top. Very, very impressive. And then on the stairway, you realize that you've got lights recessed into the wall, throwing in its light on the steps. Of course, you don't fall down. So even just in case all the ceiling lights are off and the steps light is on, of course, you get to see where you're going without, missing your steps. And that's a brilliant thing. Now, the moment you enter into or climb onto this landing area, it grants you access to this little space that you could convert into a family area, of course. But of course, it's quite sizable. Maybe you might want to do one or two things here. Nice, brilliant. I love the ceiling height, quite impressive. You've got 3 rooms on this floor area. I'm going to show you all of them. For the meantime, let's take a walk into this and then we'll come there. So this door opens up to one of the bedrooms on the first level, right? As you can see, it's quite spacious, commanding a space of about 18 square meter. You've got tons of windows bringing in natural daylight into the perimeter or into the space, which is quite good. Ample room height or ceiling height, very impressive. Now on this end, it brings you to the inbuilt closet space. I'm trying to on the light. Beautiful. Brings you into the closet or the either inbuilt closet space or maybe like a mini walk-in closet, which is quite impressive. I still love the color coordination of the cabinet, the wooden color with this white polished surface door, which is quite impressive. Now the interesting thing, come a bit closer so I'll show you. The interesting thing about this closet space is that you've got lights recessed into the closet space, right? So of course it gives you that, you know, that perfect illumination to pick whatever you want to pick up from it, which is very, very impressive, right? A lot of people, a lot of developers don't actually do that, but I'm very much impressed that this developer decided to incorporate this beautiful feature into the wardrobe. Quite impressive. I love the handle, right? I mean, I love how they seamlessly built the handle to assimilate and sink into this board. Quite nice. Quite nice. I mean, it's good to see new things, you know, it's good to see new things, because every day we have new things popping up, and of course when you see that in these new modern properties, it actually blends, and then you can actually call it modern, right? This is quite impressive. Now you've got this door opening up to your bathroom area. Wow, I love the vanity basin. And come take a look. You've got a beautiful floating vanity basin with lights, 2 stripe lights recessed into it. Quite beautiful. And of course, you can see your mirror has got a LED light just beneath it. Quite nice. You have an enclosed shower, and then a beautiful modern WC. Very, very impressive. Beautiful. Now let's take a walk into the bedroom 2. Now this area, let's first of all take a look at this. This is bedroom number 2 on the first level, commanding a space of about, give and take, about 16 square meter thereabout. Very spacious, you know, very, very spacious. You've got, this time around, you've got an inbuilt closet, right? Still the same pattern of wardrobe color, the wooden color, with a combination of the polished surface wood, the same seamless handle built into it. You've still got the same light. So the moment you open up the door, the light comes on. That's quite impressive to still illuminate the whole space. Now come take a look at this. So here you've got where, you know, this rack to put in your recess, of course your wristwatch, your jewelry and all that. It's quite nice. I mean, so you don't, at least you know where you put your wristwatch. It's not now that you start looking for them. It's quite nice. You've got enough window bringing in natural daylight into the premises, ample room height for proper ventilation. Quite beautiful. Now on this end opens up to your bathroom area. You've still got the same beautiful vanity basin with 2 stripe lights recessed into it. This is ceramic, which means that you can easily clean it. It's very durable and very nice. I love how the light is seamlessly built and flashes on this surface. Quite beautiful. And then you've got your LED mirror, of course. Nice. I love the combination and how this bathroom space has been properly coordinated. You have an enclosed shower with a modern shower fixture, of course, and your WC as usual. Let's continue our tour. So we take a look at the other room. So just opposite it, it's the other room, which we're going to term the bedroom number 3, right? Bedroom number 3. So over here, let me close the door so you get to see it well. Nice one. Over here, you've also got your inbuilt closet space, same color coordination, same design, quite beautiful. Enough room light, enough ceiling height to give you proper ventilation. You've got tons of window bringing in natural daylight into the perimeter. And on this end, you've got a tall window or maybe a sliding door that takes you to the balcony space, right? Which is very impressive. Wow, I like the profile of the window. Nice, nice. Okay, so this door opens up to your bathroom as well. So basically, all the bathroom comes with the same style, the same vanity basin with the same lights, and of course the mirrors, LED lights, an enclosed shower, quite nice, and it's quite spacious. I mean, all the bathroom is quite spacious. The space of this bathroom alone is just somewhere around 9 to 10 meters square, which is very impressive, quite big. It gives you that luxury to feel free when you are taking your bath. Now, the space of this room, give and take, is about 18 to 19 square meter, which is quite spacious. I mean, so far I haven't seen any room that is a little bit smaller. All the rooms are quite big. All the rooms here are quite big. You know, nice wooden door. Nice wooden door. So now let's take a walk into the primary bedroom or the master bedroom. Of course, that's where the owner of the property gets to stay, right? Nice space. You can put a flower here. You could even do one or two things to, you know, to bring out life into the property. I'm kind of like sharing an idea, right? You've still got the same marble tiling. Oh my goodness. I mean, marble all the way to marble on all the floors, the ground floor, first floor, second floor. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So as indicated earlier, we're taking a walk into the primary bedroom. But before that, you realize that you've also got same, landing area that could serve as a family area. I mean, something small. You could get to do one or two things here to beautify the entire space. Now, on the last floor or on the second floor, you've got the primary bedroom, and you've also got another standard room. So this would make room number 4. Let's take a look at it. Whoa, quite spacious. Oh my goodness, every room here is extremely spacious, extremely big. You know, gives you that luxury space to enjoy your facility very well. You've got a little window here, you've got a little window on the other side, and you've got a double bay sliding window on this area. You know, all these windows throwing in natural daylight into the premises. Quite impressive. Proper room height for proper ventilation, which is quite nice. Of course, it's good to give your room enough ceiling height to allow for proper ventilation, and also give you that flexibility to move around in case you are tall as me. You know, in case you are tall as me, you get to still move around. But yeah, it's not like I'm that tall though. But I'm tall, to be honest. Now on this side brings you to the closet space, an inbuilt closet space. I mean, recessed into the wall on this end, which is quite beautiful. The same format, the same style, the same modernity, the same features in here as well. I wouldn't want to bore you and make the video a bit lengthy, but of course everything here is the same as the rooms that we are coming up from. The bathroom is also the same, vanity basin, enclosed shower, and then WC, right? And all the bathroom spaces are all big. They're all pretty big, right? Now let's take a walk into, have I talked about the size of the room? I think I have, right? Yeah, around 18 meters square thereabout, which is quite big. Now let's continue our tour. So I get to show you the owner's bedroom, or the primary bedroom. Can't wait to show you. Come, let me show you. Nice. On this area, you can also get to do one or two things. You can even do a couch here, so you get to enjoy the space very well. You've got this window throwing in daylight onto the stairway. I mean, I love the fact that the stairway is very well illuminated, very well brightened. There is no door seam or door area on the stairway, which is quite impressive. It makes the whole thing look beautiful. You've got window here, you've got window there. On the first floor, you've also got a couple of windows, all throwing light onto the stairway, just to illuminate the space for you. I mean, and secondly, I appreciate the fact that there are a lot of windows, right? So you get to enjoy brightness and also reduce cost on energy, which is very impressive, very, very impressive. Now, let's take a walk into the primary bedroom. So get to see. So the moment you open up this door into the primary bedroom, you're actually embraced by this little welcoming area that could serve as a sitting area, or perhaps could even serve as a sitting room where you get to relax and do a couple of things. You've got this tall window taking you to the balcony as well. Tall window taking you to the balcony, which is quite brilliant. I love it. Now on this side, now you are actually ushered into the main bedroom, the main primary bedroom, or the main master bedroom. Very, very spacious, commanding a space of about 30 square meter, 30, 33, 34 square meter thereabout, which is quite good. You have a 3-bay window, a 3-bay slidable window on this end, you know, of course, because of the size. And instead of having 2 windows, you have more like very lengthy window size. That's why I made it 3 bay, which is quite impressive. Very beautiful and tough quality profile. Very nice. Let me look at extremely quality and durable. Extremely quality and durable, quite beautiful. Now continue our tour to this area. You actually brought into your closet space or your walk-in closet space. Now, if you don't want to expose this area, make it to expose or open, you can incorporate a glass door here, right, and enclose your closet area as well as your washroom area. But I think that's a brilliant idea, but not everybody would like it enclosed. Personally, I would love it to be open, so of course the clothes can breathe, right now you've got the same style of cabinets, closets. Beautiful. I love the fact that this is incorporated, of course, right? So in case you want to, put your wristwatches and your jewelries and your gold and your cufflinks and your chains, necklace and all that, you have everything properly placed here, so you don't look for them, right? Which is quite interesting, You've still got light recessed into the closet, throwing its light onto the the closet space. You've got similar thing right here, all the way to the down, Wow, quite impressive, very impressive. So the moment you open up the door, the light turns on, right? So it's not like the lights are on burning your energy. The light just turns on the moment you open up the door. I'm pretty sure that something is incorporated right here. So the moment you open up the hinge or whatever be the case, then the light actually turns on. It feels like the door is open, and now I can show the light. Now in this area is, of course, you get to make up and see yourself in the mirror. Quite impressive. Oh, sorry about that. Now on this door actually opens up to the bathroom space. Come. Right? So you have a twin, ceramic vanity basin, right? And then you've got the sink recessed into the ceramic from the under, so it makes cleaning of this vanity basin pretty much easy. I love the light recessed into the top of the vanity basin, flashing on the surface, seamlessly built. Quite nice, quite beautiful. And then you've got the mirror being lightened, which is quite interesting. On this area you have a bathtub, and then you've got a niche right there with light recessed onto the top of the niche, right, throwing its lighting on this area. You get to put a couple of things there, which is quite beautiful, quite interesting. Now on this end you've got your enclosed shower, and then whoa, nice. You can see it. Very impressive, very beautiful, right? So the knob right there, you get to regulate your hot and cold, and then you have a square, shower, head shower right there, recessed into the wall. I love the fact that everything here has been recessed into the wall, so you don't see any pipe. That's also another style, right? And then on this area, you've got your concealed WC. You've also got a place where you get to put a couple of things, and you have this spotlight throwing spotlight throwing its lighting onto this area to either illuminate or brighten up whatever you put on that surface, which is quite interesting. Very interesting. On this, I've almost forgot to add that even in the primary bedroom, you've also got an inbuilt speaker up on the ceiling. Very nice. Wow. I love this property. I'm just imagining when this property is fully, furnished with all the furniture to bring out life. You would get to appreciate it more. To be honest. So far, so good. I'm loving everything I see. The color of the tile, the wall complementing itself, quite beautiful. You've also got this to monitor downstairs and get to open the gate and everything. Very beautiful. Nice one. So that's the balcony though. Very impressive. All too soon, that brings us to the end of this property tour. If you're interested to acquire this property, you love everything that you're seeing and you want to buy, or you want to come and take a look at the property, either by yourself or maybe by a relative. In case you're not in Ghana, you want to make a relative come take a look at it, you can actually contact the numbers that you see on your screen, and then we're going to make an arrangement for you to come and see this property. Every detail that you're going to need about this property, including the price, the location, a couple of other things, is going to be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on our next video. Cheers.